This is why you should save more seed than you think you need. So this is a tomato that we have that we're developing called Merlot. It's got a sweet vinous flavor. And I have a bunch of seed that I saved from this past year in here. But this is actually kind of a false representation. You think, oh, this is plenty of seed. You're not going to need to germinate all this stuff, right? But these are all only descended from one plant. And the reason why that can be a problem is because if you have everything in your particular variety that's descended from just one plant, it can tend to promote inbreeding and a loss of vigor and more susceptibility to disease in tomatoes. So I already knew that this could happen, so I saved a bunch of other seed from last year's Merlot tomato that had the same flavor. So this is 1 out of 15 plants that carried on the flavor. And so I have a bunch of other seed that I can take and plant out and germinate to find more of this generation with this flavor. That way I can avoid bottlenecking. And if I needed to, I could go back another generation. This is the original one that had this flavor and do the same. Or I could even go really far and take a gamble and try and go with the, what we're talking now, like the great-grandparent or even the great-great-grandparent. And so to show you what this kind of looks like here, I have this little thing I drew. This is where we're at now. This is where it came from. This is where this came from. This, it's tentative. I found this in a compost pile, so I named it CPI for compost pile. This is where it came from, and then that's the original. So what I'm going to do this year, I'm going to plant seeds from 2024 that worked well, but I'm also going to plant seeds from the previous generation to try and find siblings for this and maximize the number of parents I have. And then maybe in the future I'll take these seeds and grow them out too to see what flavors I get.